Okay, and we're live. There we go. Just wanted it to show up on my little screen here. Get the cord out of the goddamn way. All right, so, belch. This will be a very special episode. Tonight we're gonna glaze my Jonson. See why I was giggling when I was making the title?
You're 12.
And so are you guys.
Maybe.
Maybe 12 and a half.
I'm a standard 13.
Okay, so yeah. Go ahead.
No, go. You're introing the stream. I'm interrupting. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do Caliban green, mix it with a little bit of Nuln oil, and then water it down, just to bring the armor down to that darker. Yeah, like the tone for Dark Angel's armor. It's not quite green. It's more of like a black with like whispers of green in it. It seems like, or at least that's how it looks to my eyes.
Forest.
What's that?
Essence of the forest.
Yeah, essence of the forests of Caliban. Yeah, for sure. So.
Oh yes, the forests of Caliban, which, as I recall, are inhabited by deadly creatures of every variety.
Yeah, it's basically it was like a pseudo demon world.
Not quite as bad as Katachan.
Actually, I think it was actually a little worse than Katachan.
Was it?
Yeah. I think. Or they could be, I mean, but we're talking like, these have the, Katachan has the dogs that shoot bees out of their mouths, but then Caliban has the dogs that shoot bees out of their mouths that are irradiated. So, it's still about it's about equal levels of suck, but there's just that extra little bit of just like of fuck you that creeps into Caliban.
Caliban, it's Death World Plus.
Yep.
Why you gotta be so extra, Caliban? Why you gotta be like this?
You're not my real dad. Like that's about the response you'd get.
Yeah. Can imagine. Can imagine, yes.
Okay, then one more brush full, I'd say, of the Nuln oil so we can properly oil our Nulns. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Alright, now we just need to really water that down. And let's see, I know I have glaze medium here somewhere. Where did it go?
Oh, I think I ate it last time I was over there.
That's what you were drinking.
So I assumed it was like cinnamon roll glaze.
Ah,
I just drank it.
no wonder you made such a weird face.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was committed at that point. So.
That's the same size as those 5-hour energy drinks. I can see how you get confused.
Yeah.
So, Jan, you got to tell me where it's at.
It's right there. Up and to your left.
Up and to my left. Side heading. It's chipping, satin varnish, plastic putty. Did it fall back here? Well, I mean, I have my contrast medium. I can kind of use that. Because I have a wash medium. But I know I had a glaze medium. And I usually kept it like just right here in this little rack here because it was always one of those. Unless I was stupid and. I mean, I can always just use water too. Oh, wait. Ah, it was to the right.
Uh-huh.
Told you.
Cunningly did in a different place.
See, oh, he meant he meant his left, not my left. Okay.
Duh.
What's the difference between a glaze and a wash?
My other camera decided to donk itself. Switch. Okay. Hold on.
You know, they rubber molded all that stuff in the mid 2000s that eventually all got nasty and gunky.
Which stuff?
Oh, like handles on stuff with a rubberized cases, like any particular item.
Yeah.
I have my old Logitech mouse here that was that way, and I just held on to it all these years because I didn't really want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because I thought maybe someday I'll clean it off, but it seems to have bizarrely re-solidified somehow.
Huh. Okay, so like
Re-plastic did the...
Yeah, it's like the plastic re-plastified, exactly.
and like a glaze is like a very thin wash, and it's more like you do it in very thin coats so that way it doesn't get a chance to like collect into crevices. It more settles over everything rather than a wash where you just kind of glop it on and then it then just settles mostly in the crevices of the miniature. So this is more like a equal shade rather than a recess shade.
You could say you put it on in 2 thin coats.
Yeah, 2 thin coats about 4 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I do get it to the consistency of a wash. And then, like, you'll see me do like that, where I just want to make sure that, like, most of, you know, my skin tone is visible underneath. Be careful, just a little bit more water. There we go. That might do it. Maybe. Well, probably just use this pipette. Just do another drop or two of Nuln oil. Just to darken it up that extra little bit. I probably should have been paying attention to how much Nuln oil I used. But that's future Gareth's problem, right?
Yeah, and F
Yeah,
that
screw
guy.
that
Yeah.
guy.
There we go. All right. Now I'm just going to go through with a thinner brush on everything. Actually, no. I am going to go with a little bit. That's too thin.
They seriously made me glue the frickin' thumb on a hand.
Oh yeah, I love those kind of kits.
It's like, seriously.
First, assemble the skeleton. Then glue the panels over the skeleton so you could no longer see the skeleton. The skeleton is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot to install muscles and tissue.
Yeah,
Start over.
And some of the perfect grade Gundams are like that. It's like build all this stuff, then cover it with armor panels.
Yeah.
Well, what if one of the panels falls off for realistic battle damage?
Yeah.
Then you'd be
Absolutely true. That's an excellent point that I should not have failed to consider.
I mean, it is Gunpla.
It is Gunpla. Absolutely, positively is. Okay, let's see here.
Because how will you know it's Wing Zero unless you see the under chassis? I ask you.
Exactly. Most important things about Wing Zero are all under the panels that you can't see, but
Yeah, that were never
Totally
shown
awesome.
in the anime.
never shown in the anime. Nope.
But that's why they're important, because they didn't show them.
That's right. Oh, that mouse I was talking about still works.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
You said it was a Logitech, right?
it was. It is.
Logitech is the best.
There was something I did not foresee about the business with the rubber. That was rubber, and then it was gooey, and then it was rubber again.
Mm-hmm.
The mouse wheel, as it turns out, was not exposed to the air. So that's just super mega ultra goopy now. So much for using this thing again. Ugh.
You have a mouse with an internal ball still?
Oh no, it's not that old. It's an
Oh,
optical
okay.
mouse. It's quite nice. It's wireless.
Oh,
It's
the wheel, the third
Yeah, it's wireless. It's got like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 7-button mouse plus the wheel. So click that, and that's 8. It's from the time before really compact lithium batteries could be made. So they solved the problem of having a wireless mouse by having just 2 AA NiCad chargeable batteries in it. And they're charged by, the mouse comes with a base, and when you're not using it, you stick it in the base, and it charges the batteries while you're not using it.
Nice.
Yeah. I actually have. You could get it as an individual unit, or you could get it as like a keyboard mouse combo. And I think I have one of the keyboards somewhere. At one point, I had 2 keyboard mouse combos because I got one somehow, and then I won one in a drawing at work. And at some point, someone else just gave me one. And then anyways. Actually, still my favorite mouse of all time as far as comfort is concerned. Logitech MX700.
I'm fairly certain I had one of those at some point.
I still think they're really good.
And or probably still laying around here somewhere. Because I am also a hoarder of technology.
Yeah. Actually, Gareth, you remember when you gave me all that tech stuff that you had?
Yep.
One of the mice you gave me is my daily driver now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know how great a gaming mouse it is, but it's comfortable in the hand.
Yeah. My daily mouse and keyboard are 2 of the ones that I reviewed, and they just kind of became my normal day to day.
Yeah. Yeah, what is this thing? This is the Thermaltake Ventuc XE or something?
Okay.
Whatever it is. It's fun. It works. It's got the RGB lights. It looks fine.
Alrighty. This glaze is turning out pretty nice so far.
Oh yeah, all coming together.
Yep.
It's Ventus.
Yeah, the only bad part with like reviewing tech is when they wanted you to review cases.
Like, what do you want me to do with it? Build a computer?
Yeah, pretty much. You had to have like enough spare parts to make it look like, okay, here's what it's like when it's full, when there's components in it. And then you have to like review like how loud the power, like if it came with a power supply, how loud the power supply was, and if the RGB lights worked or not. It was quite the pain.
Yeah.
Ugh. Got to let that first little bit of glaze dry. I guess I could almost turn on a fan, but eh.
Makes me wonder, has anyone produced a device whose stated purpose is to dry minis evenly?
Is it
Not that I can think of.
Is this a thing that someone would actually want? I don't know.
Yes and no. Like, it's one of those where, yeah, in theory, it would be great to have, but then just having like another piece of equipment here on this clusterfuck of a desk, which
Yeah.
I will self-proclaim that,
Mhm.
just for drying a mini when the air works just fine, you know.
Right,
You could
well,
you could jerry rig something with like one of those motorized turntables and a small fan.
Yeah,
yeah, that'd be good.
which I
That's
do
something
have one of those
I was-
motorized turntables for pictures, but yeah.
You
easy
could make a kind of a crude one if you had. You could get, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. You could get one of those mini turntables that would be theoretically USB powered. I'm sure there are out there, right?
Yep.
You could get a couple USB powered fans, and then just have, a USB hub that you plug it all into, and you flip a switch and have the fans directed at the thing, and while it turns, it would probably be less than $20 worth of equipment to set that up. Not that saying you should. I'm just wondering if this problem could be solved. How could it be solved
No, yeah.
easily?
Okay. How's that looking to you guys? I mean, it's looking all right here. Might do at least another coat or two of glaze over this. And again, that's the point of doing like a lot of thin coats with this, because then you can slowly build it up. And once you get to about the desired effect, let's see, on some of these I can be a little heavy-handed with, like, the whole glaze process, where it's almost like a wash, just because, like, there are some smaller crevices that it can go into that it really won't matter if it pools there or not. There we go. That's starting to look a little bit more like how I want it to look.
That's good.
And yes, I'm glazing the back of the leg that you'll hardly ever see. But it's just the fact that I know that I did it.
Wait, you have to paint the back?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh,
Last night was one of my oldest. She just had a choir concert. Went to that, but me and my youngest, we left a little bit too early, so we stopped at Barnes & Noble, and to support the author, since I'm enjoying the book series so much, I actually bought the first book of Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Nice.
And, yeah. And then got my youngest book because she got straight A's on her report card. So,
Very nice.
yep. New book series for her. One that's well established, and so if she really digs it, there's more books for her. Rather than one that she really likes where there's only like 4 books out right now. So she's like, but she's excitedly waiting for the new books, but also she's looking for something else to read as well. But she
What
is.
book series is it, if I may ask?
It's called Warrior Cats, and it's like graphic novels. Like they're all really into like, you know, like the Dog Man and stuff like that, where it's graphic novels. So that way there's pictures, because my youngest is really into the new Disney series Percy Jackson and the Olympians. And I said, well, there is an actual book series, and I kind of pointed it out to her. I said, but there's no pictures. And even she just goes, I don't feel I'm ready for that yet. And I'm just like, you know what? That's fair, and that's good that you have the self-recognition to just kind of go, no, not yet. But yeah, because I saw like this series about dragons, which I'd love to get her into, but it was like kind of like the same person that did this Warrior Cats, and like even at Barnes and Nobles, it's just like, oh, if you love Warrior Cats, you'll love this. I'm like, oh, there's a Warrior Cats, huh? And I know how much my girls love cats, so. But also now that now that she's into this Percy Jackson, there might just be a picture Greek mythology book that just happens to show up at the house, and that just stays on the coffee table, you know, for information purposes. Right? I mean, because that's what good dads do, right?
Yarp.
Just kind of make books appear, and especially like things that they're kind of interested in. So, and yeah, I kind of had to explain why like some statues of Greek heroes are naked, because there's like they're in a museum studying Greek history and mythology, and they're like, oh my god, why is he naked? I'm like, hold on. They did this because they called it heroic nudity, and, you know, kind of shows the hero had nothing to hide, and plus it was a testament of skill for the carvers to just go, look what I did. You know, I was able to carve all this musculature out of rock and do it right. And, you know, I might actually just turn the fan on low and not have it fall. Just to
You know,
kind
the
of.
funny thing though, that
What's that?
tests have shown that the funny thing is though that recent testing has shown that the Greeks and the Egyptians painted their statues to make them more lifelike.
Yep. Just the paint chipped off over time.
Right along with Venus's arms.
Yeah. That was just assholes. And how's everyone else's week been so far?
Good, good. Yeah, I had been concerned at work about whether or not people thought I was doing a good job.
Oh,
So, and I tend to just address these things directly if I can.
yeah.
So I just asked my boss, like, "Hey, am I doing all right? Because I feel like I'm not." He's like, "Oh no, you're doing fine. I haven't had any complaints or anything." So
And hey, that shows that you actually care about your job. So
that's true. That's true. And I also said, I feel like I haven't been, getting things done the way I want them to lately. I'm going to try to make sure I improve. So I think that's always the way to address that as well.
yep.
My week is going okay. Got a doctor's appointment Friday.
Okay, just like a checkup on your stuff, or
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, check out, get my prescriptions renewed.
Yep. Okay, yeah. I might do. I know this is kind of a little bit of a boring stream, but this is like necessary stuff too.
Well, I mean, it's literally watching paint dry,
It is.
but it's a required part of the process.
Yeah. And that's why I kind of turned on the fan too, just to kind of help speed it on its way just a little bit. And now it's one of those, do I do all of like the details on the armor and then keep working my way out? Or leave it and come back to it?
Gonna be easier.
It almost feels like a 6-1, half a dozen the other, you know?
I know I usually start toward the center and work my way out. It's because I seem to rub the paint off less as I'm holding the stupid thing.
Yeah.
And then usually I have to go back and touch the center up because I rub the paint off.
Yeah. Well, and that's where I should probably be wearing gloves while handling this. So that way a little bit less of that happens.
I just consider it authentic battle deterioration.
Yeah. With authentic battle damage.
Wear and tear.
Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, that did it. At least right now, that's about how I want it. Okay, so I might not even touch him for the rest of the stream. Should I work on the little, like his little gremlin watchers and the dark duders, or...
The sword bearers.
Yeah, the sword bearers and the icon bearers.
Sure.
Might as well.
I did get a good giggle out of gremlins, though.
I mean, they kind of are.
I didn't say you're wrong.
Yeah.
I just said I got a good giggle out of it.
All right. Well, that's good.
This Jonson, he's like a Primarch, you said, right?
Yes, he is the Primarch of the Dark Angels.
That means he's like 10 or 12 feet tall, right?
Yes.
So those are just humans. Normal humans.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
There's also like these Watchers in the Dark that accompany him. It's weird.
Have you seen? It's a gal that does a bunch of 3D printing, and she printed a full-size Horus.
I've seen some of that. Yeah, where she's like what, 5'4" or something like that, and like hardly comes up to like his thighs.
Yeah, she's mid-5 something, 5'6",
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah,
Who's this?
I can't remember what she goes by, but she
Isn't she
3D
like
printed
from?
a full-size Horus.
Yeah, isn't she like from
wow.
Ukraine or something like that, or something like that?
Potentially, I don't know. She's also printed a full-size normal Marine, and then she has also printed a Sister of Armor.
Holy crap. Oh my god.
Medium.
Okay, I found a Reddit post about it. Dear God.
Yeah.
He's a chunky boy.
Yeah. Wow. According to her model, it's like top of his head is 11.9 feet off the ground, and then the top of the spikes on his armor is 14.5 feet off the ground.
Yep. That'd be it.
Horus, a big old boy.
Yeah, and this is like his tall, chaos, souped up form.
Hammer Doris 40K. Let's see, folks. There's a lot of other cosplay besides.
Mm-hmm.
For comparison, Robert Wadlow, the tallest man ever, was 8 feet 11 inches tall.
Yep.
And sadly, he had not undergone, the Space Marine transformation process. So he suffered at that height. His body was not able to really sustain that.
And how tall is this forest?
In power,
Like 11
like 11 and a half feet.
Yeah. It was like 11.6 or something like that.
Good lord.
But also like made with like, you know, genetic super science and warp fuckery.
Exactly.
Like an equal measure
Well,
of both.
11.9 feet according to this graphic. But that's in his armor.
Yeah, they were still like imposing figures, not in their armor.
So this is okay. This is the graphic also has like a prime market at 11.5 feet tall without the armor.
Yeah.
It seems like you should be a little bit taller in the armor because that's
Well, there were some that were okay, like Alfarius and Omegon were about the size of about a space marine, maybe just a little bit taller, which has also made it so confusing to you know, that's where the whole I am Alfarius meme comes from.
Mm.
It's kind of like I am Spartacus. But
because they could hide amongst normal space marines.
Yeah. And all their marines actually underwent surgery to look like I mean, they all look close to Alfarius, but they all underwent surgery to look even more like Alfarius, so that way yeah. No one knew.
Sneaky shit.
Yeah, no one knew who Alfarius was, not even Alfarius.
Or a Megon.
Yeah. I noticed this was not closing properly, so I gotta chip out some shit.
And the logic behind that was
Subterfuge.
They were the sneaky ones.
Yeah, they were the sneaky ones. Like, they were the ones who they would go in months before a siege and like just weaken planetary resolve, put in their own people in charge too that would like deactivate like planetary defenses once they finally showed up. Yeah, but it did take them a while because they did like all this elaborate setup, so they didn't like conquer a lot of worlds, and even then, by the time they did it, a lot of people didn't even know it was them.
Winning a battle without firing a shot.
Pretty much.
actually the smart way to do it.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't smart, just took a long time to get it done too. And plus with the way that whole Legion seems like there's a lot of needlessly complicated plans at some points.
No.
Are they aligned with Finch then?
No. Okay, so
They're aligned with themselves.
But also maybe. But
Yeah.
also no.
yeah, they are, but they aren't, but they could be, but they might not be, but yes and no. And both.
Like that, I see.
No, they are that fucking guy.
Yeah.
What day is it?
Yeah, what
It's
days?
Tuesday? Oh yeah, we're chaos today.
Mm-hmm. But tomorrow we're gonna help the Emperor out. Yeah, because their battle cry, like, heard even to this day, like, is either death to the false Emperor or for the Emperor.
Huh.
Because there could be a schism in there, because they're saying they're doing this for the Emperor by going against him. And no one ever knew where their homeworld was, or if they even had a homeworld. Like, because like a lot of rumors are, well, they were actually the first Primarchs found, but the Emperor kept it secret because the Emperor, and he also taught them to do, like, you know, the the covert warfare and stuff like that, and just kind of stay in the shadows. And so, yeah, it just kind of led to a lot of, lots of delicious subterfuge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of the things is their homeworld is actually Terra.
Yeah.
Because they never got punted elsewhere.
Uh-huh.
And then the Emperor hit it, because then the other Chaos entities would be just like, oh, well, hey, we missed one. Or two in this case. And let's go get them. Alright, for these robes, I might just do a contrast paint. But I'm trying to think of which one to do, because they're kind of almost like I think I might go with like the Siegwald Burgundy. But I'm going to do a dry brush of white over this as well. And we'll just see how this turns out. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Splendid.
Yeah, they are very dark burgundy-ish.
Yep.
I love how both those guys probably gripe, like, everything. It's like, seriously, I carry this scabbard, and it's like, bigger than I am. This is bullshit.
Yep.
You gonna do non-metallic metal for a sword?
Wasn't planning on it.
It's like, no, shut up. Ugh.
Yep. Wow, that is a really stark contrast on the camera compared to what I'm seeing here in person.
Picking up all the colors.
Yeah, that white to gray is really bright on camera, but like in person it's actually pretty nice and looks actually kind of subtle. Not subtle like a brick on camera. now belong to us.
It's been points in a minute.
Yep.
And just because.
Well, yeah, I mean. Alright, so we're going to use Siegwald Burgundy on this and just see how it turns out.
Keys.
Just going to slide my Jonson back so it doesn't get any red splatters on him.
Yep.
The jokes never get old.
Ever.
Ever. Not once in a million years.
Nope.
I don't get it. Sorry. Just being silly.
Yeah, that's totally fine. It's kind of part of the whole shtick here.
All right. Well, that's good. I appreciate that you appreciate my silliness.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we appreciate about you.
Yep.
Poorly Dan.
Yep.
Really dumb.
You ever watch Letterkenny?
Yes, I have. Friend Josh is a big fan of Letterkenny. I've only watched some of it, but it's funny.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you that Delayed Capture got me a Shoresy jersey?
Nice.
Like from the series Shoresy. So the
Like a spin-off, isn't it?
yeah, the Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
Hockey jersey.
Yep. Number 69, Shore. And I know enough of his chirpbacks that if anybody else tries to chirp at me, I can just fire off some of his lines. Yeah, because me and Kyle, the one coworker that came to play Magic, he and I would just chirp back and forth in the work truck with like Shoresy lines.
And now they look like members of the Imperial Guard.
Just about. Think this might be a little bit too dark, but oh well.
I don't think so.
All right.
Looking at the box art, that's pretty spot on.
Yep.
Especially as that second one darkens as it dries.
Yep.
I think you were right on with color.
All right.
It's almost like you've done this before.
Yeah, just a time or two.
You're pretty okay, kid. You're
Yeah.
pretty okay.
All right. I'm the okayest DM and the okayest miniature painter.
Yay!
Yay.
Now I shall leave for no reason.
Yep. I am the greatest. Now I will leave Earth for no reason. God. Futurama.
Great show.
Yeah. which the girls show interest in it, but then there's just a few jokes in there that it's just like, this is just above your pay grade. Like,
Mm-hmm. Come back in 5 years,
yeah, pretty much.
maybe 10.
Oh, but did I tell you though? Like, one night, Delay Capture's youngest was up with her grandma, and they just kind of had Futurama going. And at like 1 a.m, she comes in sobbing. And if you know, you already know what episode she just got done watching.
The dog.
Yeah, she's like, there was this dog, and he got left in. Like, oh, honey, that is like one of the saddest episodes ever. No, we understand. Just let it out, honey. And like, she was just a sobbing wreck for like 15 minutes. Cause like once she said there was this dog, like both even Delay Capture's just like, oh God, that episode. Like,
Yep.
yeah, like
Saddest thing.
yeah. And then I even just kind of told her, don't worry, later on they did a movie and he lived a long, happy life. Like, they retconned it because of just the emotional gut punch of that episode. But, yeah, just when she came in, just an absolute wreck. And said, well, I was watching this and then there's this episode. I'm like, oh, dear God. Like, we weren't there to stop her from watching it.
Oh God, I'm an evil man.
What's that?
I'm an evil man. You said, they did a movie and he lived a long, happy life. I'm like, yeah. He went to live with this man and his little girl, and he was a state alchemist who...
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my...
The fucking evil bastard.
God damn it, Ty.
I told you.
Dog Tucker's got to be one of the most evil characters in any media ever.
Greatest father ever.
It was sweet how his...
Okay, you know what? I'm just
I feel
gonna...
like if Gareth had a pistol, he'd be reaching for it now.
I would be right now. And, right now I'm just... Let's see. Let me find, like, one of my alerts just to...
It was sweet how they were inseparable.
You know what? Here. This is just what I would do for you right now.
I just wanted to kick his ass. I wanted to build a machine to kick his ass. I wanted to build an empire to house the machine to
Kick his ass!
My God! Let's go take a dump in his pool.
I hope you guys heard that.
I did, yes.
Build a machine.
Wanted to build an empire to house the machine to kick his ass.
Let's build an empire to house the machine. The monarch doesn't do things halfway.
No. Then, by God, let's go take a dump in his pool.
Oh, man.
Oh my!
One of these days, man, we have to do that cosplay. We just have to.
I know, yeah. I need to be 2-ton 21.
You do, and I need to work on a solid Ray Romano impression.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just laughed that those two henchmen were supposed to be in there for like half an episode. And they just stuck.
Yeah.
They're too good not to keep around.
Just later on in the later seasons, just like how the monarch's just like, I hate that you're my best men. Then when Dr. Girlfriend asks, like, why do you always use them? And he's like, they have that rare mix of expendable and invulnerable that you just can't beat.
Like there's just no explaining them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's marvelous.
And then the one guy, yeah, we're doing a dark S. And then, no, don't tell us your name. It's Scott. No, damn it. Now it makes it more tragic when you die.
I'm not going to die.
That's what they all say. The same episode. I got the dart monkey on me back. Just one hit and I'll go straight, I swear. Okay. Shoots him. It's like getting sucked off by an angel as he passes out.
Oh, God. All right.
Just dying, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, there's a good note to end it on, rather than Ty's note. Can always count on Venture Brothers.
Yes.
Which, Ty, have you watched any of that at all yet?
I need to.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, it's really good, and they set up shit in the first season that doesn't pay off until like season 5 or 6.
Oh man, I haven't watched it all. I need to see it all one day.
Okay, well then, Ty, you just need to come up for a weekend, and we're just gonna Clockwork Orange you and Doc down in my basement with the screen. I'll just keep popping popcorn and throwing like Nuka-Colas at you and stuff like that. And you know what? So Jan, just come over too.
Just some Adderall and just go after it.
Yep. Plus, my batches of popcorn are really good. I have a good stir crazy for it, and I salt it just perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not with Adderall.
No, not with Adderall. Well. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for watching me glaze my Jonson for most of the stream.
I feel dirty.
Well, but it's
yeah.
clean now
Well, yeah,
because
that's why you gotta be like that.
the glaze is dried now, so it's clean. It was a clean glazing.
It's all sticky.
No, it's not sticky. See, look, my thumb isn't sticky. I don't know. Like, I got nothing. So, hope you guys have a great weekend. See you on Monday when we work on more Hero Quest stuff. And yeah, between now and then, just remember to keep on painting.